Suck my cock. I'm now President Gay. I'm now President Gay.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from gloomy, almost rainy, very gray, mostly cloudy California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is the 3rd of June, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a banger track from Lauren the Bisexual. Clocking in at the Socialism Factory. It's Tuesday, June 3rd. Oh, we can watch this. We watch Sunday. 2025. It's News Day Tuesday, as you guys know. I have some guests here again. We got some journalists in the room. They're documenting everything that I'm doing, but they will be in the background every now and then, so don't worry about that. Having said that, folks, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. Drop some Instagram pics from DreamCon Unk. I didn't take any pics. I did not take any pics at all. Which news outlet? It's a European one. I'm not going to say. All right. You'll find out when it comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God. That's what I'm going to do for all the parasocialists out there. I did not take any pics. I did not flick up. I didn't do any fun. I didn't do any of the influencer things that I was supposed to do in DreamCon. Don't remind me. Okay. I know it was messed up. Anyway, personal news wise, I watched Mountainhead last night. I did it. Okay. I ended the broadcast. Gaming was back. Okay. In a big way. Oh my God. Wait, are these people wait, someone is transvestigating me? Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, they're saying I'm a biological female? Amazing. Okay, we'll cover this in a second. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, how does it feel to be exposed? Yeah, I'm a bio female. It's right. It's true. I'm a trans man. Trans masks rise up. Where was I? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So what did I do? What did I do last night? Yeah, I watched Mountainhead. It was funny. It was dark. It was annoying. It was scary at times. It pissed me off. I didn't like the ending, and I will tell you all about it in a brief moment. But aside from that, woke up early, played some ball, had randomly the dude from the sexy dude from White Lotus pull up alongside some of my friends. And we balled up. We balled our freaking faces off. It'll be when the media hit comes out, you'll see some of those clips. Which one? The light-skinned dude, the sexy, damn it, I forgot his name now. Jennifer Coolidge, yeah. Melinda's son, yeah. Clipped it in 4K today. Really changes how I see you from an Adonis to a queen.
Bio-female.
Yeah, okay, we'll do the bio-female allegations in a second. Calm down. Yeah, Belinda's son. What anime am I watching? I'm not really watching any anime right now. I might start rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen. Hello? What's happened? Please. That's crazy. Get down. That's so early for her. She's been a bad girl. There's a lot of movement around here. No gods, no masters. Cash Nasty want to 1v1 you? I will play Cash Nasty. Anyway, yeah, I play basketball. I'm here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to let it rip. I'm going to blast off. Because I'm going to talk about Mountainhead in a second as well. Okay. I've been transvestigated. Colorado attack dominates Western headlines as Israel's starvation of Gaza continues. Your mod is being goated for this. What is this? My mod? Oh, Peach. You're talking about Peach? Or it is this one journalist that you got to see? Hold on. We'll look at that in a second. Let me blast off. I've been transvestigated. Colorado attack dominates Western headlines as Israel's starvation of Gaza continues. No pathway for for peace in Ukraine. Who was that? I told you guys that there are journalists in the room with me, and you freak out when you see one immediately afterwards. Big, beautiful Bill drama. Was that your HRT dealer? Yes. You just had to give me more HRT pronto. Oh, what was I? What else was I going to say? There's some more. Oh, I got to sneeze. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'm cramping. Oh, stomach cramp. Oh, what a start. What a start to the day. Oh, unk moment. Unk moment. Unk moment. Oh, in front of the journalists. Fuck. Oh. Oh my God. It's still going. Oh. 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 I'm literally dying. Oh. Oh. Is this a hernia? What the f is this? Oh. 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 They're taking photos. Oh my God. Holy, I'm glistening. I'm sweating from the pain. Oh my Lord, that was crazy. Oh, it's still flexing. Like my one ab, the two abs on the right side are still flexing. That was crazy. Look how much I'm sweating, chat. I wasn't faking it. It's time to quit. It's time to quit the stream. Wait, it's still spasming. Why do you get those when you sneeze so much? It doesn't happen all the time. It happens like every now and then. That's what girls go through weekly. Period cramps hurt so much. I know. I'm bio female. It's true. I don't have any bananas. That was terrible. All right, let's just blast off, and then we'll continue the news coverage. What the hell is going on in my life, dude? What an incredible way to start the day. Holy moly. We need to put you in a home. Okay, everybody calm down. I played basketball for like 2 hours earlier, okay? Jesus Christ. You know what? A little bit of salt. That should do it. Okay, we fixed it. A little bit of table salt. That should do it. That should do it. All right. I've been investigating Colorado attack dominates Western headlines. Israel starvation of Gaza continues on path for peace in Ukraine. Big, beautiful Bill drama and more. Get in now. This is God punishing me for gaming. Okay, that's what happened. God said, you are fine as long as you never game. The moment you start gaming, you're cooked. I'm going to talk about Jonathan Joss as well. All right, here, let's blast off first. Table salt? What kind of RFK style cures are you peddling? Table salt is perfectly valid. What are you talking about? Am I wrong? Doesn't salt boost electrolytes? It does, right? Bro science? Yeah. Like I'm cramping because I don't have, I clearly didn't drink enough water while I was playing basketball, I think. Drink pickle juice, it'll cure it real quick. I don't have Gatorade in the house. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's blast off. All right, come on, enough. This is my least favorite thing that we do all the time, which is when chat becomes a doctor. Chat starts flexing the medical degrees that they do not have. Chat MD. I watched Pitt. I'm an expert. Yeah, I watched it too. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. All right, let's talk about Mountainhead. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I watched Mountainhead last night. Here, we'll watch the trailer for it. Okay. And I'll go through it piece by piece. Here it is. It's HBO original made by the creators of Succession. That was what actually pulled me in initially. Jesse Armstrong. Like I like Succession. Mountainhead was nowhere near as good, I would say, as Succession, but it's still pretty good. But it was also very frustrating to watch. There were cringe moments and there were very frustrating moments. I wouldn't put it in the same category as like Succession as far as like realistic. I think part of it is because my dude was afraid of going super hard on the billionaire mega donors. I think that's what it is. Like there were good parts to it. There were funny parts to it, but overall it's kind of mid. Here, it's let me go through the synopsis real quick. Mountainhead is a 2025 American satirical comedy drama television film written and directed by Jesse Armstrong in his directorial debut, starring Steve Carell, Jason Schwartzman, Corey Michael Smith, and Rami Youssef. Okay, very interesting cast. I mean, pretty solid cast, as a matter of fact. You got Jesse Armstrong, you got Steve Carell, you got Jason Schwartzman. I don't really know Corey Michael Smith, but you got Rami Youssef. Great cast overall. The expectation when I dove into it was that it was going to be good, right? That it was going to be at least like, I mean, it was watchable for sure, but I thought it wasn't just going to be watchable. I thought it was going to be actually good. But there was something missing. Is it going to be funny? No, it's funny in the way that Succession is, but also not as funny in the way that Succession is funny. The plot is four wealthy friends who are, three of them are in the billionaire club. One of them is not in the billionaire club. And all four of these characters are basically like a consolidation of like real existing billionaires. For the record, like they pick and choose from different aspects of like different billionaires. They get together. Four wealthy friends meet for a retreat amidst growing global upheaval caused by AI-generated disinformation produced and disseminated via fictional social media platform Tram. Among them are Venus Van Parish, owner of Tram, Jeff Aberdazzi, owner of Builter, a fictional company specializing in AI that creates like basically safeguards around AI. Randall Garrett, an older member and mentor of the group who has recently received an incurable cancer diagnosis, and Hugo Super Van Yalk, who, despite his $521 million net worth, is significantly less wealthy than his multi-billionaire friends. Super brings his three other billionaire friends. This is not a spoiler. Like, I'm not giving you any spoilers. This is just a synopsis. He brings them together for a weekend retreat. Now, the parts that I want to talk about are the characters and who they resemble, or what character flaws that they have that resemble the obvious character flaws that many of the billionaires that we know and love to hate have. Okay. And I will say here, I'll go off of like the actual people in the, hold on, I'll zoom into this. This guy, played by Steve Carell, is basically like a Peter Thiel type, or a, what's the egghead? The Mark Andreessen, Peter Thiel. It's like a combination of all of those guys. The fact that he has cancer and is like is trying to cure that cancer in the most insane ways, I think resembles Steve Jobs. That's a nod to Steve Jobs, because that was what Steve Jobs did as well. For those of you who don't know, he was a bit of an RFK style. Cancer can be treated by being away from technology by the end of his life. This guy, Super, is like a shitty app developer. He's like a hanger-on, maybe like the All-In podcast style deal. His app that he has is like a meditation app that he's trying to sell as a lifestyle app. And then this is the Elon Musk archetype. He's like basically Elon Musk and Sam Altman, but like very close to Elon Musk. And this dude doesn't exist in the tech world. He is supposed to be the moral compass. He's supposed to be the everyman, but he doesn't fucking exist in the tech world. So that was something that was frustrating to me. I get that, like, in order to move the plot along, you have to make like a guy be normal and look at the insane things that are popping off. There is no guy like this that's a fucking multi-billionaire. That's not a real guy. It was so unimaginably unrealistic. It pissed me off. Yes, he is the audience surrogate. Okay. And I think he's supposed to be like a Google guy who's now, he's supposed to be 60K viewers is 75 in 1 minute. Holy botters. Am I getting botted again? Oh my God. What the fuck is happening, dude? Now it says 87K. I'm getting botted. This happened yesterday too. I don't know why. It's very annoying. I mean, I'll take it. Thanks, bots. Fucking turning into Kick over here. What the hell? I'm failing upwards. So, where was I? What was I talking about? Yeah, so the Mountainhead is in Utah. That's what he calls it, like Fountainhead. Can you make revenue by running ads on bots? No. Once you acknowledge them, they leave. Yeah, I know. I fell off big time. No, come back. I'm sorry. Sorry to be that guy, but is it stupid to get a bush knife with a "We will sacrifice for you" opal sign engraved on it in transliterated Arabic for whittling and similar stuff? I don't know, man. Why are you asking me this question? I'm like, what the fuck kind of stupid question is this? Very specific. Okay, so as I was saying, There is no billionaire guy who is like legitimately invested in like the dangers of AI, but they try to position that by saying like his entire net worth revolves around how dangerous this guy's AI stuff is and how racist this guy's AI stuff is. And because his product is supposed to put like limiters on AI and to show people what is fake and what is real, it's not like a real person. But ultimately, there are a lot of parts in the back and forth, I think, that I appreciated. For example, what did I appreciate? They constantly posture with pop philosophy, and they're constantly wrong in their assessment. Like, they really, like, Jesse Armstrong clearly read a shit ton of books that these dipshits have written, okay? Like, they utilize all of the terminology that Silicon Valley tech CEOs utilize. They're major dorks. Like, especially Steve Carell's character is like very Curtis Yarvin core for sure. Obsessed with the infinite life. Thinks that he's going to be able to upload his consciousness into this dipshit's AI. It's basically a story. Like, the parts that I really liked about it, and I thought was like really realistic, was how much these billionaires believe their own bullshit. Okay? Because I think that in and of itself is very real. That definitely is very real. Like, these guys unironically believe their own lies. Okay? They don't think that like this is, when they say like this is changing the world and we're doing altruism, right? By, you know, eliminating any enemies that we have. All of that stuff is very much real. They also like fantasize as the world is collapsing outside of them, around them, as a direct consequence of his like AI that is so hyper realistic that people are basically using it to do sectarian violence and stuff. They are they're endlessly going back and forth about like which countries that they can just like overtake and things of that nature. I feel like that was a bit of an exaggeration, but ultimately, I think it's a miss. The parts that I liked were, you know, the tech lingo and things of that nature. And the realistic aspects of that, and the fact that like these billionaires believe their dumbass products actually are changing the world, and they legitimately think that they're changing the world for the better, and how much they care about their net worth growing while people are suffering. All that stuff was great, but the stuff that I thought was like really, I mean, the ending was dumb, the big hook was dumb, yeah. Not an exaggeration, really. They're referring to Curtis Yarvin's bullshit that Peter Thiel fully subscribed to. No, I know. But I'm saying, like, as a standalone media product, there's not like a real fucking story there, is what I mean. And my expectation from Jesse Armstrong is that this was going to be more impactful. My expectation was that it would be more impactful. There would be more of a point to all of it, when in fact, there was no point to all of it at all. It's satire, but satire is supposed to have, satire is very good at making a mockery of real things that are happening. It was a little bit of a disappointment for sure. I don't know why the reviews are all giving it 1 star though, because I don't think it's a 1-star movie. It is definitely a watchable movie. It's not like completely unwatchable. I wouldn't say it's unwatchable. There is like definitely parts. If you are familiar with like Curtis Yarvin, and if you're familiar with like the tech CEOs, like the Peter Thiels of the world and whatnot, like there will be some takeaways for you. That's it. The give soups some country plot thread was eye-rollingly bad. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. I hated that. Like their discussions about like overtaking Argentina and other countries, like all that stuff was so stupid. And I hated the ending. I hated the ending. It just made no sense whatsoever. Like, I know that these guys are supposed to be sociopaths and every single one of them is supposed to be like a shark, but ultimately, like, they don't even behave like sociopaths in a way that is like decipherable.
Folks, don't mind slumming it in the humble abode of the poorest billionaire in the gang. But this is exactly why I built Mountainhead.
Look at this place, Soups.
Thank you.
No, I just said look at it. No compliment implied. Simply look at it.
Here we go. All right. 4 presidents of tech. Get your net worth on! $59. 63 bill. Feels good. 220 bill.
Guys, is this on every channel?
There have been a number of occurrences since your launch.
UN officials are now openly attributing the recent uptick in ethnic tension to powerful new generative AI tools unveiled last week on Tram.
I just want to say this is not on you, Venice.
Obviously, it's not on me. Why would you even say that?
Also, this dude is too hot to be playing Elon Musk, okay? Elon Musk is a creature, okay? He is what is known as, in the old world, a grotesque, okay? So the fact that he is like actually a hot guy who's kind of shredded pissed me off. I know that he's like a Zuck and Elon Musk archetype. He looks more like the guy that owns Telegram than either of those dudes.
Your platform is inflamed, a volatile situation,
Weapon stockpiling, some bank runs.
violence,
Chaos.
and people are dying.
You're not real. Heads don't explode like that.
Heads don't explode like that?
No.
How do heads explode?
We are the smartest men in America. We literally have the resources to take over the world.
This ugly death trap house might have just become humanity's global HQ.
Boom.
The president wants to speak to us.
Guys, we could actually do this.
I can handle Argentina and Paraguay.
We could probably buy Haiti or Belgium, those chocolatey assholes.
Yeah, it's cringe.
This does not look like somebody who should have the keys to America.
The world wants your algorithm to stop being racist and shitty. Are you trying to hurt me?
Things can't get any worse.
This is a terrifying experience, and I don't know that I'll ever recover.
Anyway, I mean, I can see the point of it not having a point, a whole bunch of performance for nothing. Dude, holy shit, I think I worked electrical in that house that they're in. It's a $20 million mansion in Park City. Working at that house literally radicalized me with realizing there's a ridiculous wealth inequality in the U.S. It's a fucking nice-ass house, bro. It is. This movie looks like shit, to be honest. I did like the U.S. coup angle, but then he dropped it. No, it wasn't that good. It wasn't good at all. There were so many things that were so like patently unrealistic and so spectacular that it just like made no sense. Okay. And before he's like, it's satire. It's like, yeah, but it's supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be like realistically and accurately making satire out of like the way that billionaires operate. And it wasn't just like a cartoonish depiction of billionaires. I feel like it didn't go hard enough on their sociopathic nature. And they also simultaneously did not, there was just nothing going on. There was nothing going on beyond just like billionaires being fucking insane. Anyway, all right. Let's watch this. My most based mod.
So this is an app called Dreams.
Bro, I'm too drunk for this. What's going on?
It's breaking down your milestones, and so you can hold a pufferfish. And they found 7 people that can help you.
Oh, this is AI.
This is AI, and there's 7 people that can help you.
That's really dog shit. I hate AI.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
My queen. God damn. Straight to her face. He said, nah, fuck AI. No AI at Pride. Nice. My most based mod. All right. Speaking of which, I've been outed. Folks, I've been transvestigated. Hasan Piker, I see you're an imposter. Just one more thing. You're Columboed. Repent of your sins. Okay? That's it. That's there it is. It's over. Okay? I'm sorry, guys. It's over. This entire time I was trying to hide it. I guess I'm a bio female. Why am I a bio female? Because this is what a male skull looks like. And this is what a female skull looks like. Which clearly, as you can see, superimposed over my face does not resemble a male skull, but a female skull. Clearly. I don't know. This is exactly what my skull looks like under my fake jaw implants that make it actually look more like a male skull. Clearly it lines up when you just kind of squint at it. But it doesn't end there. Skull and gait checker. Female gait, shoulder to hip twist, arm swing, legs crossed, legs diamond, walking as broken leg, 1 foot in front of the other, tightrope walking, knees and feet, one facing 4 o'clock, the other at 8 o'clock. This right here showcases the female gait. Okay? That's right. One way to prove that you're a bio male is show cock on stream. I can't, because medical tech has improved so much that if I showed you my meat, that wouldn't even prove it. As a matter of fact, there's no way to prove it, because like, what if I have a doctor? What if I have a meat that the doctor made for me, and that's why it's so nice. I always love this kind of stuff. I assume this is satire, by the way. There's no shot that this person is like unironically claiming this. I suspect that this account is satire and not like being sincere. Here is the person making the similar assessment of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Okay, either this is the most mentally ill person on the planet, or they're just trying to be funny. But I do find it very funny when these guys will say something like, I am a biological female, May Musk, bio male, remove this post. No, they're very fucked in the head. See, the thing I will never understand, I mean, I love transvestigators, as I've talked about quite a bit. Transvestigation is the final stage of the mental illness that is transphobia. The more you lean into the mental illness that is transphobia, the more unrestricted said mental illness is. This is basically when you're maximum transphobic, like completely mentally ill. And the reason why you get this way is because this is basically a recognition that gender is a performance. It's ironic that the more honest you become, the more you lean into the mental illness, the more you are cognizant of the reality that gender is a fucking performance. Because you think everyone and anyone can be trans, because yeah, that's the truth. Do you not understand? These guys think every fucking woman is actually secretly a man, and every man is actually secretly a woman. Do you not understand? It basically proves the point that, you know, people who talk about gender as a social construct, as a social performance, a social phenomena, are making when they subscribe to that same notion, but from the opposite ends. It's basically a full circle moment. The more you lean into transphobia, the more you start panicking that anyone and everyone could be trans. If anyone and everyone could be trans, then gender has to be a performance. That's it. That's why the we can always tell crowd is oftentimes wrong. Which brings me back to my original point, which is just let people fucking be whatever they want to be. Who gives a shit? My favorite is when they reverse transvestigate people who are already very much out as trans, like Hunter Schafer or Laverne Cox are. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, that's the other part of it, where they'll say like Hunter Schafer is actually a biological woman who is lying about being a trans woman. Like when they're so transphobic that they're like, no, like this doesn't make any sense. Actually, she is secretly a biological woman. Like when they double transvestigate people. If May Musk is bio male and Elon Musk was conceived by Mpreg, think about it. Yeah. In any case, you can always tell crowd demonstrably can't always tell. They can't. But of course, wanted to start off the conversation on Pride Month with a little bit of fun, a little bit of a transphobia panic narrative here, just to get it started on the right foot. Obviously, there's not a lot of consumer flack that you will see this Pride Month, because under the Trump regime, corporations have completely dropped the notion that they give a single fuck about gay people or trans people, even aesthetically. So there's not much the right-wingers can get mad about on their daily treat ride to Target. I also have not changed my profile pic to a gay one because I myself am a corporation. And the only reason why I would change my PFP to a gay one during the month of Pride was because I was getting my notes from corporations. And since corporations no longer do it, I'm not doing it either. Finally. Yeah. Hoscore. No longer lying about caring about the gays. That is where we're at. Finally, HasanAbi Productions ends DEI. Yeah, no more DEI. DEI or die, as I always say. This is the biggest proof you're a man. Because how did you make Cutie this mad? Oh, this was a fun one. I lobbed this her way on purpose to piss her off, and it worked in spectacular fashion. I'm such a piece of shit. Wait, you got invited to YouTube prom, or Ludwig got invited to YouTube prom?
Oh, the comment section is gonna look spicy this week.
You know what? You don't have to listen to him or tolerate him.
Who got invited to YouTube prom?
I did, you mother. I did. Ludwig is my date. Ludwig wasn't invited to YouTube prom because him, just like you guys, turned down all these invitations. You always get to cool things, and so you don't get invited again. You only get a few chances in life, okay? It's not a Nintendo game. You can't just restart it, you... That's why you say yes to things and you appreciate your invites.
Yes.
See you behind the paywall.
Cutie in the big bush hat makes it even funnier. Yeah. I wanted to lean into the men. Also, I really enjoyed Night Rain, for the record. That was a lot of fun. I did see the Irishman beat an IDF soldier in MMA and fucking scream Free Palestine in his ears. He was bludgeoning his face in. When will the anti-Semitism stop? When will the anti-Semitism stop? I mean, seriously, this is